What's up, everybody? My name is Jake. I am here at Carezza Hair Studios in Wheeling, West Virginia, and I am with the Toupee Chic herself, Miss Tina Greer. I have a list of questions with me. I know that maybe you have a bevy of questions you're asking if you're curious about getting a hairpiece, a hair system, and I want to share some of those questions with you. Tina's going to answer them, and maybe it'll be helpful for you in taking the next step. So the first question I have, Tina, is if I get a hair system, how long will it last?
Okay, well, there's different types of hair you can get. You can get one that lasts 6 weeks, one that lasts 2 to 3 months, and one that lasts 4+ months. The one that lasts 4 months, you can kind of feel on your head, so it's going to be a little bit thicker, not as thin, and the hairline isn't as natural looking. The 2 to 3 month system is the one that I use. That's the most popular. It's going to give you a really good hairline, and also you won't be able to feel it on your head. And the best one is only lasting 6 weeks, but it is the most natural looking one that you can get. So there are options. And then as far as the actual application, it will last 3 to 5 weeks. You would come back, we would take the system off, clean the scalp, clean the system, and recut the hair and re-glue.
Okay, so to recap, if I want the most realistic look, the most seamless option, it's not going to last as long.
No.
Okay, so I can anticipate coming in more often if I have, this is the greatest quality?
Yes.
The thinnest? The thinnest.
Poly.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The base is polyurethane, and it is the thinnest style.
Okay, so the next question I have, especially since it's summertime, we're outside a lot. I just got back from the beach. What about those of us who either work outside or outside a lot in a lot of hot weather? If I'm a sweater, what do I need to look out for? What kind of information can you give me if I perspire?
So it does matter. The lifestyle matters with the toupees. We have to use a certain glue. If you are a heavy sweater for high heat, the glue can break down quicker on somebody like that, which means you might have to come in more often. Depending on your body chemistry and how the glue breaks down, it's different on each person, which is why we have so many different options of glue. So basically you can swim, shower, sweat, and it doesn't affect the toupee. It won't ever just flip off or anything like that will ever happen, but you might have like a little lift, which we teach you how to touch up at home and everything like that. Awesome. But you can swim, shower, sweat, everything like that, like normal. We just have to get the glue right, and it might take a couple months to figure out which glue is the best for your lifestyle.
Okay. All right. So this is not like a one and done type of deal. Like I anticipated that if I were going to get a system, that I might have to do something at home.
Yes.
by way of home maintenance. So this is my biological hair. This is my natural hair. I'm assuming that I'm going to treat my piece differently at home than I would with my biological hair. What do I do for home maintenance?
So you only want to wash it 1 to 2 times a week. You can wash your regular hair like normal every day, but the piece itself only 1 to 2 times or every 3 days, something like that. You don't want to dry out the system, so you want to brush the system morning and night. Also, you can use like a leave-in conditioner or oil to keep it moisturized. You want to use water-based products so that the next day you can brush through it again. If you're using a thick pomade, something like that, or hairspray, you won't be able to brush through it the next day. Also, if you have like a small lift, we teach you how to touch that up at home, maybe like once a week. Some people have to do it once a week. Some people have never had to do it. you just have to wait it out and get used to what works for you. But definitely the products, brushing it, you want to use a silk pillowcase at home. It's very important to learn how to maintain the system correctly.
And for those who may not know, when you talk about a lift, you're talking about how it is that the hairline of the poly
Correct.
comes off.
A small
And you're gonna-
lift, and I give you an applicator and glue to touch it up. You wait till the glue dries clear and you tack it back
Tap
down.
it down. Okay. One thing for home maintenance, if I were to wash my hair and it was in the evening and I was going to go to bed,
Yes.
people tell me not only about the silk pillowcase but also about drying it. I couldn't fall asleep with it wet.
Do not go to bed with your hair wet. And then after an application, you have to wait 24 hours to sweat or get the system wet. If the glue has to dry, that is the most important thing. So when you do get a system, plan for a full day of nothing. Air conditioning and couch.
So I'm going to get my hair system today, and before I get my hair, I've worn a lot of hats. I have a lot of rolls, but I wear a lot of hats too. What about guys who get a hair system and they want to still wear a hat? What
You
about
can
that?
still wear a hat. You just don't want to lift it off, 100 times. If you do lift it, a lot of guys tell me they lift it from the back off like that. Any lifting to the front hairline is not good for the toupee. You just want to be careful when you do wear a hat that you're not lifting that off. Also, I want to add that you do kind of need to put some alcohol on the forehead just to prevent any oils from creeping up into the front hairline as well. So that would be another at-home thing to do. But
Okay,
you can definitely still wear a hat.
People have asked some questions about coming in for the first time and getting their first install. The length of their biological hair. Obviously, mine's long, and I'm going to get it cut for my hair system. How long does this have to be?
The hair on the sides has to be 1 to 1.5 inches long. It grows about 1/2 inch a month, so you might have to wait. If you're used to shaving your whole head, you might have to wait like 2 to 3 months for to be able to get a system so that it can blend properly with the system. And as your real hair grows out, we kind of plan for that as well with the cut so that it all kind of lines up properly for when you come back monthly.
That's all the questions I have.
Me too.
Tina.
I don't think I want to add anything else. I do want to say that at the consultation, if you book a consultation, that just is when we discuss all of these things, but also I will match your hair color up, discuss the lifestyle, just kind of like what we did today. But I really want to make sure that I get the right color matched up, then I order the hair, then you come back. And the service is it can take about 3 hours, just because it is very precise procedure. And then I see you, included in that price, I see you after a week for a follow-up just to check and make sure for adjustments, anything like that, that we might need to cut it shorter. That's all included in the first initial application. And I also have a website now. It's www.toupeechic.com, and all my pricing and everything like that is on the website. So I think that's it.
Well, there you have it, friends. A little Q&A that might be helpful for you. It's helpful for me. Hope to see you in here.
All right. We'll see you after.